Steelers. What isn't there about it? It's everywhere. Man, I'll play punter if they want me to. Whatever coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game of football. I'm ready to play football. And I'm happy to be here. Just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this team. So I'm happy to be here. I love the game of football. I think it's an art. I think it should be played a certain way. And that's why I love to play the game. I just love football. We love football. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to represent.
Alrighty, Steelers Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. I'm going to play that one more time because I think it's really cool as I set up, and we're going to talk Steelers for the next probably 25 minutes or so. Hope you guys are doing well. G'day, Jennifer. What's going on, mate? This just makes me feel good as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
It's the Steelers. What isn't there about it? It's everywhere. Man, I'll play punter if they want me to. Whatever coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game of football. I'm ready to play football. And I'm happy to be here. Just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this team. So I'm happy to be here. I love the game of football. I think it's an art. I think it should be played a certain way. And that's why I love to play the game. I just love football. We love football. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to represent.
That's fantastic. I'm happy to be here too, and so is I think Herbig. His name is Nate Herbig or Nate Hebig. Nate, Mr. Big Nasty Nate. He's happy to be here too. That movie's awesome. I love that movie, by the way. Half Baked. It's one of the greatest movies ever. That's a great movie. What's that guy's name? I don't know that guy's name. This the white stoner dude. Chappelle's friend. I don't remember his name, but he's like, he acts like so stoned down, so whatever. Anyways, I don't know. I just like that. I clipped that. I can't show the video, but I showed, I can listen to the audio. And I just like that too. Jen says here, the excitement in their voice. Also, guys, I'm aware too that I forgot that BTSC is going to be on soon. So I'll try and make this quick. If it does overlap, that's fine. Check out BTSC. You guys can always watch it later. But I forgot that BTSC was going live on Thursday night preview, right? So, yeah, we might overlap, but I appreciate you guys if you are in here. I've got a few things to discuss. I want to discuss the team. And my title today really is Day 4 Recap, and BlitzBurgh is back. I get the feeling that some of the signings, like the middle linebackers who can actually hit people, I feel like, they're not big moves, but they're moves the Steelers are making, and like the excitement with Nasty Nate here too, right? I just like that. I don't know. There's something in the air for the Steelers right now. There's a new wave of like Pittsburgh Steelers players, and that physicality I think is coming back, right? You look at Holcomb and the new guy we signed. I always forget his name. It's Elandon Roberts, right? Those two blokes. I looked at their highlights. I've only seen the highlights in the morning, but those two blokes are very physical. Very physical. Great tackles, run down, run stoppers, Can they cover? Not too sure, but they're pretty physical. So we lost Spillane. They cut Miles Jack. They bring in Landon Roberts, who was a Miami Dolphin, and he's also a Patriot too now as a Pittsburgh Steeler 2 years. And Cole Holcomb is now a Steeler for 3 years. Also, they're captains. They're both captains, right? Excuse me. They're both captains. They both had their C on their chest. They're both, physical players, over 100 tackles each. Holcomb passed his, I think he passed his test, right? So he's fit to go. So the Steelers now have a situation, and then also this is right too. Devin Bush, where's Devin Bush going to go? He has to be cut. Like, he's gone now. There's no way the Steelers sign him. You don't sign two middle linebackers and then bring back Devin Bush. It's not going to happen. You have you have Mark Robinson, which I think he's a good player too, by the way. I think he's very physical. You have, I think, Tay Crowder's in the mix for like backup area. They can still go to the draft. You can still go and get them, right? Just let me see if my audio is fine. Because my audio's been playing up. Yeah, my audio's good on the old Yeti. It's been crazy the last few weeks, right? You have those blokes, I think, are doing well. And yes, we didn't sign a big name, but you're getting guys who are physical for this team, and I like that, right? We saw today too, go and check out Patrick Peterson talking on the mic. Fantastic. Along with Nasty Nate. These guys are buying into what the Steelers are selling, and I believe they can make the team better. So I think it's going to be awesome. That's the guy. Yeah, Jim Brewer. Amen. Oh, that's a funny movie, man. That's a funny movie. And yeah, Jen says excitement in his voice. That's what we want to see. As Steeler fans, we want to see the players be happy and keen to to wear the black and gold and go out there and play. Look, skill level is great. Skill level is fantastic. But to me, if I would rather a bunch of players who have a good skill level, who are excited, passionate to play for their team, than the best player on earth who doesn't care about the team. I want someone to be excited about the team and who's keen to wear the black and gold. That's what I want to see. Right. But also, I'll cover a few things that I covered in the video today. If you didn't see the video, not Sutton, Patrick Peterson. Patrick Peterson is now wearing, g'day SmackDown Under. What's going on? Now I'm confused. Patrick Peterson is to wear number 20, right? Now, this was Cameron Sutton's number. However, it's also Brian McFadden's number, who's his cousin. So that is fantastic. So Sutton's gone. He signs a deal with the Lions. And now Patrick Peterson, Hall of Fame cornerback to be, hopefully, right? Hopefully he gets a ring with us in the next 2 years. It'll be great. He's going to wear number 20, which was Cameron Sutton's number, and also Brian McFadden's number, his cousin. So that's kind of cool too. But yeah, I'll just cover a few things quickly. Cole Holcomb passed his physical and signed a 3-year deal. That's fantastic, right? And of course, we know that they cut Miles Jack, and they signed this bloke. Elandon Roberts too. So there's 2 new middle linebackers. Insane in the membrane. G'day, Jordan. What's going on? Yeah, I did too. To be honest, I did too. And I'll tell you what, it looks kind of cool, right? It doesn't look too bad at all. Patrick Peterson's 33 years old. And yeah, so he's taking number 20, Sutton, and his cousin. Oh, sorry, and his cousin. Sorry, guys, and his cousin's his former number. So that's awesome to see. And look, I've been on this notion the last few days, and we keep seeing the Pittsburgh Steelers. Some fans are like, "Oh, they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. Come on, Steelers, do something." They're doing a lot, right? They're doing a lot. Mate, if I go through the list, right? If I go through the list like yesterday, I've been trying to keep up. They signed Larry Ogunjobi on the line. That's fantastic, right? We need someone on the line opposite to Cameron Hayward. Also, probably got to address the situation defensive tackle in the draft. That's a big signing. They then go and sign Patrick Peterson, Hall of Fame. Sutton goes away. That's a good signing, right? Spillane and Miles Jack were cut. They bring in 2 linebackers. Both good signings, right? I'm sure they're not big names. They're not huge, splash, Bobby Wagner names, but they're good signings, right? And they signed Kazi at safety. Hopefully, the next few days, they can sign Edmonds. That'd be fantastic. If they get Edmonds back, and possibly the return of Bud Dupree, right? Even better, at him behind Highsmith in that rotation in this new middle linebacker core, this new linebacker core, that'd be freaking awesome too. So they got Roberts and Kazi, and they got Nate, who I just showed at the very start of the video, right? So there are things happening. So I don't want to hear this, that the Steelers aren't doing anything. They're not spending money, but they're doing what the Steelers normally do. And it's take things on logically, take things on at face value, not spend way too much money to get a Ramsey or spend the house. Look, I wanted to see Hargraves in the uniform, but he got like $50 million guaranteed and like a $90 million contract. That's too much of your cap, right? Way too much of the cap. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, some of these dudes, what I've seen, the highlights, they just want to hit people. And that's why I titled this, Is BlitzBurgh Back? They want to go and hit people. And we didn't see that with Devin Bush, and we didn't really see that much with Miles Jack. We saw it with Robert Spillane. He wanted to tackle. We saw it with, who's the other bloke? Mark Robinson. He wants to tackle. We see that, right? Definitely do. G'day, Dante. What's going on, mate? How are you? G'day, Frosty. What's up? What's up? Getting a mean and nasty young D lineman and a cornerback in the draft. Let's hope so. But that's what I'm saying. Like the free agent stuff right now, in my view, it's all setting up for a good draft. Remember, we still have the 17th pick and the 32nd pick and the 49th pick, right? We still have that happening right now. So it's all set. It's everything setting up for a good time. By getting the key moves in free agency to set up for a good draft. right? Because the middle linebacker, I really thought, to be honest, I thought it was going to be Spillane and Miles Jack next season. Like Dad said, I thought it was going to be Spillane, signed to a 2-year deal, something similar to the Raiders. They were going to rework Miles Jack's, contract, but I don't know how they would have done that. But I thought, to be honest, I thought it was going to be Spillane and Miles Jack, and now they're both gone. Like both, I see you later. They're no longer Steelers. I don't even know where Miles Jack's going to go, right? Not that it's really our problem anyway, but they're both gone. We have 2 new blokes there, Holcomb and I'm forgetting his name. I need to put my man is it Roberts, Elandon Roberts. I keep forgetting his name. I think the first name throws me off. Elandon, so Roberts and Holcomb, right? They're apparently going to be maybe our starters. Right now they are, but a lot can change over the next few weeks, and we have ages away until the training camp. So I'm pretty happy, guys. Like honestly, like you wake up and you go, "What? They cut Miles Jack?" And then all these other signings happen, and like, yeah, exactly right. And that's a good point as well. Our inside linebackers basically were invisible last season. Turnover was necessary, and when you think about it, that's kind of true because not until the last 2 games or 3 games did you see that Robert Spillane and Mark Robinson started playing more at that position. Now, I don't know why they didn't give Robert Spillane the contract. But people have now been saying, or they've been reviewing and saying, well, Holcomb is the better Robert Spillane, right? Physical guy, huge tackler, and I think things are going to work out. And also, we shouldn't judge straight away. To be honest, you got to wait for the draft. You got to wait until training camp starts. You got to wait until the player workouts, and even like today when you saw Nate come on the microphone and Patrick Peterson talking about leadership, talking about Kenny Pickett, and talking all those things. Once you start seeing these things unravel, you'll start to fall more in love with the pick than just judging a guy by his age, judging a guy by he's a next to no one. You don't know who he is on the offensive line. Once you start to realize what they fit into the system, then things are going to go crazy. That's what I like. I think it's good. I think it's good. G'day, Bob. What's going on, mate? Really hoping we get Deontay Banks 17 and Anton Harrison. I think Banks, from memory, is he a safety or cornerback? I don't know which one he is. And I'll be honest, I have no idea who Anton Harrison is. You have to let me know. I have no idea. George says they have got 2 linebackers for the price of 1. They don't look bad at all. Right? I did see through Twitter. Right, there's another girl out there who does YouTube, or she used to do YouTube, and she's pretty upset, pretty pissed off that the Steelers aren't making moves and not signing the Bobby Wagner, not signing the Terrell Edmonds. But when you think about it, like, and yeah, when you overall think about it, it's not bad at all. What they did, like 2 linebackers, cheap, right? And they want to play football. They want to try and grab the bag. And well, they got 3-year deal for one of them, right? And 2-year deal for the other. It's not bad at all. They're coming to the black and gold. They got TJ Watt. They got Highsmith. They got linebacking core. They're playing with legends. They're playing with Minka. They're playing with Patrick Peterson and Cam. Like, also, how many stars do you need? Like, honestly, how many Pittsburgh Steelers stars do you want to have on defense? You already have, like I said, Minka, TJ, Highsmith, Cam. Those are the core guys. Get some good players around that who just want to play football and hit someone as hard as they can. Like I saw that Roberts tackle on Nick Chubb's going around the Twitter too. If you do that, Roberts tackle, I can't show it here, of course, but the Roberts tackle on Nick Chubb lays him out completely, right? We need that physicality back, and we're getting that with the leadership. Both guys were captains. I think Holcomb wore the green dot last year with the Commanders, so he's going to be probably, if he's the guy in that chart in charge there, he can set everyone up. I think that the icing on the cake, though, Steeler Nation, I think would be getting back. I saw that, Jen. We'll talk about that. I saw that. Would be getting back Edmonds. Getting back Edmonds, icing on the cake. I think because you got everyone else. You got Kazi, you got the D lines there. You got the linebackers on either side. You got the 2 middle linebackers, the cornerback, and Peterson with Levi Wallace on the other side. Right? I think Terrell Edmonds, getting him back would be the icing on the cake. They both wore the green dot. There you go. We'll have 2 green dots. So I'm pretty happy. What's up, sugar? Yeah, I'm pretty happy, guys. I really am. Right now, I know I did it before, but I'm gonna play it one more time. I'm gonna play it for the new guys coming in. I'm gonna play this again because I think it's great. Here's Nasty Nate.
It's the Steelers. What isn't there about it? Studs everywhere. Man, I'll play punter if they want me to. Whatever coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game of football. I'm ready to play football. And I'm happy to be here. Just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this team. So I'm happy to be here. I love the game of football. I think it's an art. I think it should be played a certain way. And that's why I love to play the game. I just love football. We love football. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to represent.
He's so true. He's so true. It's because someone asked him, why did you join the Steelers or whatever? And he's like, it's the Steelers. It's the Steelers, man. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be on the podcast. I'm happy to be talking my Steelers. I'm just happy to be talking football, man. It's the Steelers. That's what it is. So that's a good question. Is there someone you don't want the Steelers to draft that people might have brought up? You mean like an individual player? I don't really know, to be honest. This is not my realm, and I'm kind of happy because this watching the draft and all those college players. It's so hard to pinpoint. No, there's not really individual person. I haven't got enough knowledge to know. Oh, that person shouldn't come here. And the minute I say a person that shouldn't come here, they probably will come here. Now, maybe position. I tell you what, I think I'll answer this in a different way. I think the two positions I want to see for 17 and 32, and I know it's crazy, right? But I still think cornerback at 17 and then defensive tackle at 32. However, I do know as well the offensive line could also be an improvement. So my top three, of course, would be cornerback, defensive tackle, and offensive line. I don't overly know a person who I wouldn't like or hate or whatever like that. I don't have enough knowledge to talk really about any draftee at all. All I do is grab their highlights and go, that guy can hit someone. That guy can catch. That guy's fast. This guy would, that guy's wearing a Steelers uniform. Let's get him. So I'm excited for the draft, though. Like I tell you what, the minute we get 17 or 32 or 49, I'll be like, man, I'm ready. Like I will be searching their name up, watching their highlights, and preparing in my mind what are they going to do for the Steelers. A bit like I am now with Holcomb and Roberts, right? Landon Roberts. I get that right? I think I got it right. Yes, Roberts and Holcomb, right? Once you see them sign, you think about, okay, there's training camp to go. There's OTAs, there's preseason games, there's them getting their jersey numbers, all that exciting stuff, right? All that exciting stuff. So I don't overly know the draft, and I never will because I just have no time. I have no time to follow a college team. I don't live in the States too. If I lived in America and if I went to college, maybe I might, run down that route, but I just follow the team pretty much. Jared Devil says, see how Khan is rolling through. Yeah, it's crazy. We don't have any idea. Okay, I'll be honest, all right? Steeler Nation, did you think that Miles Jack was going to be cut? I didn't. I thought Miles Jack was going to be like extended or his contract was renegotiated or something like that. I didn't think when I woke up today and I found out that Miles Jack was cut, I was like, man, that's crazy. And then about two more scrolls down, I found out they got another guy. In. So, yeah. Frosty says, great show, mate. And he says, help me bust my 16-year-old's son's chops. Tell him who's Logan Connor? Tell him Logan Connor, get a haircut. You look like a Sheila. Is that your son's name? Nah, mate. I had long hair when I was like, I think I had long hair. I don't know what it is. I had long hair too when I was 16, 17, 18, I think. In high school, for some reason, we decided to grow it out. I don't know why. We all grew our hair out, It looks like I can't say that. Logan, mate, you're doing all right. You don't look like a Sheila. You're doing all right. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's what I think most of Steeler Nation thought. Okay, alrighty. They're going to restructure that, and then Splain's going to sign, and we want to see some other pieces. But pretty much everything was just like, nah, we're going to cut him. Spillane's gone. Here's 2 new middle linebackers. Complete 2 new players, one from the Commanders, one from the Dolphins / Patriots, right? And also, I did too. When I was 17, sorry, I'm going off topic. When I went 17, 18, I had long hair. It just happened. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a free and flowing thing. You don't care when you're a kid. But yeah, and also Roberts caught a touchdown from Brady. That's fantastic, right? But I still think this has been a pretty good free agent period. They're not spending the bank. They're not chasing the big money like Jalen Ramsey. They're getting guys at positions that we need. They re-signed Ogunjobi. That's a need right there. They've re-signed Kazi. That's a need. 2 middle linebackers, need, right? They're getting these pieces. Offensive tackle, Nasty Nate, that's a need, right? So he's ready to play. He can be a starter. Will he start over, left guard or right guard? He was also asked too. If you guys go back and listen to the interview, they asked him, "Hey Nate, which position do you want to play? Do you want to play left guard or right guard?" He said, "Mate, I don't care. I will punt the football if I have to. I'll be a punter." That kind of stuff. And I'll even play it at the very end of this show. I'll play it one more time because I like that. I like that confidence in a player to come over, a bit like how Mason Cole at center, when he came over, Steeler Nation didn't know who he was, and he started to formulate himself as like a not a true Steeler yet. I don't think he's a true Steeler yet, in my definition. And you guys might have your own definition of true Steeler. For me, like a true Steeler is like Minka, TJ Cam, right? Mason Cole isn't there yet, but he speaks with confidence, and he's got this team going forward and getting better on the O-line. I like that stuff. So when I see he's laughing. Logan Connor. It depends how long it is, man. How long's the hair? You know what I'm saying? I used to have mine down like here. It was flowing everywhere when I was 18. What did you say? Call him a Sheila. Get a haircut, you Sheila. But no, I like the confidence of this team. Young Kenny Pickett. I think even Patrick Peterson talked about Kenny Pickett being one of the best, if not elite. There's a few pieces going around. Of course, there's so many players in this team. And look, we need to win games. The Steelers need to win games. But the moves they're making and the way the draft is setting up, go and get the players that you want because you have the backup now for depth at middle linebacker, stuff like that. If they go and get a guy at 32 at middle linebacker, I'm not opposed to it. Not at all. So, woof. I'm nervous at how fast they were. Joe excited about lots of changes. Heaps of changes. There are a ton of changes. That's probably the biggest shock, I think, this time around, that I just didn't expect that Miles Jack would be cut because I was excited. I liked him. I liked Miles Jack last year, and I liked him coming in from the Jaguars. I thought he's a pretty good player, right? He can cover. He can hit. And it just obviously didn't work out with the Steelers. It just didn't work out, right? And maybe the deal was too big. Maybe his deal didn't match the output of what he was putting, into Steeler Nation. But I think overall things have been fine. And the funny thing is too, right? I'm not a Miles Jack fan. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Whoever wears the black and gold is who I support, right? I don't like Miles Jack and Cameron Sutton. I wish you the best. Good luck. Am I going to support you? Not really. Go play another team. I don't like it's whatever. I'm here to support the team to get that 7th Lombardi. That's what I'm here to cheer the team on. Like if Big Ben came back and was a Raven, I would want Minka to pick him off, and I would want TJ Watt to sack him so hard he thought he never wanted to come back. That's just the way it would have been. All right, Dante says Miles Jack would have been good. I disagree with him cutting. Yeah, and that's fantastic. You can everyone can disagree or not agree. Like I don't know, and we'll find out, right? We'll find out if he has a better season than the other 2 linebackers. But for me, it's like when the minute they cut him, I'm like, okay, it's whatever. Like when Jennifer said that Juju's a Patriot. I don't really care that he's a Patriot. I think it's a good deal for him. 3-year deal, $33 million. Bill Belichick should have him, hopefully getting the football about 70 to 80 times from Mac Jones. Is he still playing there? So yeah, I'm just keen to see these players be excited to come to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what I'm keen about. I really am. Woo! Neither one of those guys sign. Neither one of those guys are number one. They should focus on the draft. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Because the other blokes, two of those blokes, I think, did quite a few starts, right? But I'm open to anything. Like I said in my video today, I don't know who's going to starting because I thought the starters were going to be Robert Spillane and Miles Jack, and I was preparing myself to watch it that way. So if they go into training camp and we do get some starters or number one linebacker, that's fine. If they get someone from the draft, it's fine too. It's all changing though. It's all changing. Why are we still talking about Juju? I don't know. It's the Juju show, mate. It's day 4 recap Juju show. Jennifer says who they brought in are both good with leadership. I agree 100%, 110%. So, and look, we got to wait. Obviously, this is like the first reaction. It's every Steelers fan's first reaction. 2 new blokes come in. Offensive guard comes in. Patrick Peterson's wearing number 20. It's that reaction. But I'm keen to see what they do over the next few days. Will they sign Edmonds? Apparently, Bud Dupree. Let's move into this. Because I did see our mate Mackenzie. She said this on Twitter, right? Oh my God, Bud. I mean, this is the rumor I've been hearing around now too. As long as Bud Dupree checks out health wise, he's going to return. So I saw that post, and I also did some research too. There's a few articles talking about this stuff. Do you think Bud's coming back? Is Bud coming back? Because if that happens, that'd be insane too. That might be tomorrow's news. I might have to get my video already ready with a thumbnail and stuff like that. That Bud returns. Is that like Star Wars returns? It's like the Bud returns, right? Because he could play, if he gets a good enough deal, he could play outside of Highsmith and TJ and spell them, right? They did sign Jarvis Jones for a year deal, but having him in the locker room, if they can get him at a good price, and if both parties are happy, that'd be crazy. That's probably the next move I expect to happen. If the rumors are heating up, that's probably the next one I expect. And also Terrell Edmonds too. 100%, man. 100%. 100%. Like, I don't care. My favorite player, one of my favorite players, Mike Hilton, went to the Bengals. I don't follow his career. Like, I wish him luck. Good on ya. I wish Sutton luck. But when the new guys come in, it's going to be exciting, man. It's going to be exciting to see what the new middle linebackers get numbers and stuff like that. So, yeah. But do you guys think that's do you guys think Bud's coming back? Because I do see a lot of news around this. Bud Dupree, I think he got cut yesterday or today. It says here, Titans released Bud Dupree. Steelers interested in re-signing former pick. Woo! That's crazy. That could happen. That's via CBS Sports, right? So he'd be the backup role. I think his number's still there. I don't think anyone's wearing number 48. So if he clears like a physical, clears a health check, and they get him for the right price, and both sides are happy, why not? Why not bring him back for a year or two? Give him another chance, and then maybe Bud can be a stopgap, get himself back together, and then go and choose another team. That's crazy. Oh, imagine that. Yeah, I honestly, you know what? From today, I think, okay, next year, if I'm still doing this and we're still having fun, I don't know what to expect now. They just cut Miles Jack. They're like, nah, see ya, bye. It's crazy. So, Donna says, I won't lie. I like college football, so I think that plays a part. That's why I like Matt Stafford. But Mark, yeah, I just don't watch it, man. Unfortunately, I just don't have time. Time is one thing, and I don't know. It's weird. I don't really have any. I'm so passionate about my team. I have no passion to watch it. Right? I have no affiliation to any colleges at all. Like, we don't have college football here. You guys got college football over there. So, but the minute the draft starts, I'm like, let's go. Who do we get? Let's find out who. Yeah, who did he sign with? He signed with Slay. Signed with the Eagles, right? Yeah. So that to me is gonna be newsworthy, guys. Bud Dupree possibly coming back with the Steelers. So Bud Dupree would accept a backup role behind Highsmith, but that's a lot of depth for us. That improves the defense even more. Would be fun to see him back with TJ, back on the team, back with Cam. You know what I'm saying? That'd be really fun. Okay, but answer me this question too, right? And I should know this, but I'm pretty sure Bud Dupree was there when Alex Highsmith was there, right? Is that true? In Alex Highsmith's rookie year, I think he was there. Rookie year. When was that? 20, 2020. So 3 years ago. So round pick. So he was there, right? Bud Dupree was there in 2020, right? I think. Bud Dupree. 20. I should know this. He with the Steelers? Let's see. I think he was. Yeah. So that was his last year. So he played 11 games. Okay. And he played Bud Dupree 11 games in 2020. He must have got hurt near the end. 31 tackles and how many sacks? 8 sacks. And Highsmith came in. Right. Yeah, he was. Okay. Cool. Oh. For what? What did I do? Wait, what? Uh what's my what? Would be what would be oh, man. Hmm. You're saying what would be worse punishment? Wearing a perfect bungle jersey who I can't stand the bungles. Or a Claypool jersey. Oh, that is a tough one. That might be one of the hardest questions I've been asked all year. So I'd have to wear a Bungles jersey where I can't stand him, and I can't stand Vontez not perfect. By the way, I made that up. No one else made that up. Vontez not perfect, as in Vontez perfect, right? I got to wear that jersey for how long? How long I got to wear it? Or I got to wear a Claypool jersey, which I think he's one of the worst receivers to ever play the game. What player gets traded to a team and they lose 8 games in a row? Where's the stat on that one? G'day, Jedi. What's going on? How are you? I agree. Yeah, what player in the NFL has ever gone to a team and they've instantaneously lost 8 games? He has to be the first. Uh, yeah. Oh, big time. Big time. He knocked him out. What's that thing from Friday? You got knocked the fuck out. Yeah, he got knocked out, man. Oh, perfect on the front, like here, and then Claypool on the back. There's gotta be a reason why. I don't know why I do it, but maybe I don't know. I've no idea. Yeah, but yeah, I'm telling you what, that must be a stat that Claypool went to a team. He's the only guy in the NFL to be traded to a team, and that team lose 8 games in a row. Has to be the only thing. So yeah, it's crazy. But you guys got any more questions? I might start to wrap it up. It's been about 30 odd minutes. I understand that the BTSC is going too. So I thank you guys for coming over and saying hello. I believe BTSC is on now or was on now. I might even go watch it, right? Yeah, I guess for I guess for I, I'm not doing that again, eh? That was a fun idea, but a bad idea. I'm pretty sure I deleted all my wheels today. I had them all here. I deleted them all. Um, yeah, that's a no, mate. Also, go and check out. We did a podcast the other day, and I might try and make it a regular thing if the Hooly Dooly members want to do it. We did a podcast the other day, and it was really funny. Dante was involved. We had Sean in there, and Yuli was in there too. Yuli was in there too. So we did a wheel the other day. We did a podcast the other day. It was a lot of fun, man. Getting your guys' voice on what you think about the Steelers. So go and check that out. I think it's like 3 videos down. My audio is terrible, by the way, and no one told me that my mic was that bad. Oh, I agree, Jeff. I agree. Yeah, no one told me that. I asked Dante. I said, are you happy about the Pittsburgh Steelers free agent moves right now? Are you happy? He just gave me a yes. He didn't say anything. Didn't say anything else. He didn't say anything. Like he just, where's the yes, I do believe this guy coming in is going to be a real benefit for the Steelers. He's got that motor. He's physical. He's fun. He can catch. I don't know, all that stuff. I just got a yes, and I was like, I just started laughing. Started laughing. Oh man, you know what? Yeah, the wheel was hard to do. The wheel was a good idea up here on the TV screen. It kind of faded out. But I don't. But I used the wheel too much. The wheel shouldn't be used like that over and over. Jeff says, "Good job keeping it real, 100%." I hate the Bengals, can't stand them. And yeah, I will. If people know that I don't like Claypool. Claypool's never coming on. I thought he was too soft for the Steelers. He had a great season in 20 whatever with Big Ben. Threw him the rock, almost rookie of the year. Did really well, and then he just fell apart. Fell apart. Like I've never seen a guy jump up a meter in the air and turn into a pretzel and try and grab with his knees. I just think he wasn't a Steeler, and they made the right choice. And we get a 30-second pick for him. So yeah, it was good fun. Yeah, I just don't get it. Like I'm not the biggest guy either, right? But I reckon if there was one NFL player out there, and this is not a threat, Claypool, but I reckon I'd have a chance. I reckon toe to toe in a boxing ring. Or maybe if I had like a lead pipe, like if I had like maybe a baseball bat or something like that, I'd have a chance. I don't know. You know what though? You know what I could probably beat him at? I could definitely beat Claypool at pickleball. I don't know. I just didn't. The last 2 years were just frustrating to watch because everything that was thrown his way, he just turned into a pretzel. And he's a big guy, but there was no aggression. There was zero aggression to go and catch the football. Did you do an Australian accent? I can't remember. You guys couldn't hear, but there was an Australian accent. Yeah, next time, the only way you get on, you have to do an Australian accent. All right. But anyways, all right, guys, I might end it. Let's end it now. Let's end it. Go back and watch it, man. It's funny. It's funny, man. I was just like, it was actually that's the first minute? I think it's the first minute or so. The first don't leave. All right, feed me a question. I need a question. I'm running out of ideas. Feed me a question. He really did. Look, and I've said it a million times. Like, I don't know. This is something about him. I just don't know. And obviously, he's never coming on my program. And I get it. He's a multi-million-dollar dude and whatever. But I don't see him doing anything. I don't see him doing anything in the NFL. But yeah, it was super funny, man. If you go back and watch that thing. But yeah, feed away the questions. Otherwise, I might have to call it because I actually have no. I think I've covered everything I wanted to cover today. The big shock was really Miles Jack. Possibly now the next kind of news that's hanging around is Bud going to sign? Is Edmonds going to sign? Stuff like that. Did you hear Tomlin ask his daughter what's wrong with? Whoa! Did you hear that Tomlin asked his daughter what's wrong with the court? And his daughter said, "Dad, that's for pickleball." Oh, does his daughter play pickleball? Okay. What did the piece of paper say when he went to the gym? Time to get ripped. All right, guys, that's it. You know what? If something happens tomorrow, I'll go live tomorrow. We, of course, have Steelers Touchdown Under. Me and Maddie doing a podcast in the morning, probably covering everything. So I'll link tomorrow's podcast on this channel so you can check it out. Me and Maddie talking football. It should be awesome. But I think all right, man. Yeah. But look, the next few days, I think Bud's coming over, possibly. And I think they're going to sign Edmonds. And then that defense is going to be fantastic. But I'm going to leave you one more time with Nasty Nate because I thought this is so much fun to hear a guy like this talk about our Steelers. He says he was asked, why did you want to come to the Steelers?
It's the Steelers. What isn't there about it? Studs everywhere. Man, I'll play punter if they want me to. Whatever coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game of football. I'm ready to play football. And I'm happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this team. So I'm happy to be here. I love the game of football. I think it's an art. I think it should be played a certain way.
That's terrible. Hang on. Whoa. That's terrible. Why did the monkey fall out of the tree? Because it was dead. Hey, did you make that up? That's terrible, man. I was going to leave, but I was like, that's terrible. All right. Oh, the poor monkey. Uh, man, I'm just happy to be here. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'll see you later.